Alrighty. Should be fully connected. Sweet, sweet. Mm, Alrighty. How the heck do I get my... Oh, shoot. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Chat. That's what I want. There we go. All right. Yeah. And then if I was to put in something in chat, then it should show up. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Now let's get... Huh? Oh, shoot. Wait. Yeah, that's right. Um... Oh, wait. Right. That's right. I need a... Which one was it again? Video capture device? Okay, there we go. I'm a little low. Hold on. Okay, I think that we're good. Here, let me scoot my audio mixer a little more out of the way so I can kind of see chat a little bit better. Alrighty, alrighty. I still have a few things I do need to do before I get to the whole dreaming of the the thing. Yeah. There's something I gotta do. No, 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 wrong thing, wrong thing. View channel. There we go. Alrighty. Alright. I'm live. Post. Don't schedule post. Just... Yeah, there we go. That'll totally get people to join my live stream. 100%. Alrighty, though. Hi, guys. It's been a minute. I've kind of took a break because I was getting a little bit burnt out. Not gonna lie. I was just going and going and going until like I literally couldn't go anymore. Not to mention work and stuff. I've just been tired lately, but I am back and I feel more energized, I guess you could say. I feel energized enough to do a live stream, so that's pretty good. Um, yeah, I'm just honestly glad to be back. Glad to get back into the whole making content again. It's been a minute and I've kind of missed it quite a bit actually. So yeah. Anyway, in case you guys don't know what this is Doki Doki Literature Club Relapse, which is a mod of the game where the MC goes back like a week before the events of was it Monday? You know, where Sayori, Sayori'd herself. Anyway, the MC goes back a week, and now he's trying to find a way to save all the girls by getting close to them and spending time with them. And so far, we connected with Yuri, which went well, kind of. It's hard to say, but the best way to describe it is that Yuri is a little bit obsessed with us now, which is not really all that good. But, what can you do about it? Anyway, I'm assuming that we're going to be doing Natsuki next. Or are we doing Monica? I don't remember, because in this mod, the MC already spent a bunch of time with Natsuki, so he already got close to her. However, he doesn't know anything about her dad or anything. So I'm not too sure what's next. Uh, but I guess we'll just have to see, Dive on into the game. Anyway, without further ado, let's just dive right on in. Click. Dot 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 dot. Oh shoot, wait, wrong thing. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. I lie in bed, looking at the ceiling for a while. I was hoping some sleep might clear my head, but it doesn't seem I was so lucky. I slowly begin to get out from under my covers. As I do, I try my hardest not to think about what happened yesterday. It's a new day. There's nothing to worry about. I pick up my uniform and make my way to the bathroom. Once I arrive, I set down my outfit and begin getting undressed. I step into the shower and immediately lean against the wall. In this instant, the shower is the worst possible place I could be. Slowly but surely, all the confusion and troubled thoughts begin creeping in while the water hits me. Yuri, Sayori. I care about both of them so much. What now? After a while, my confusion begins to turn to anger. What the heck did I do? I knew that Sayori could be hurt if something ended up happening between me and Yuri. But I did it anyways because I'm a selfish a-hole. Dang it! I slammed my fist into the wall next to me, causing a bottle of shampoo to fall over. I have to end things with Yuri. If this goes on, Sayori could die. I shouted this into the room, fist clenched and jaw tightened. No, I won't let that happen. It doesn't matter what I feel. This is for her. She's what matters most. Even as I try talking myself into it, my heart still doesn't feel right. Well, you basically played with the feelings of two different girls, which isn't really that good, which is kind of makes me upset because I really like this MC, but there's definitely a way you could have gone about that a lot better. Like, not get so close to Yuri in that sense. There was a way to become her friend without making it romantically complicated. And so now you're kind of feeling the effects of that, which kind of sucks for you because you need to save all three girls. Actually, hold on. No, he needs to save all four girls because we have to include Monica in that because she also needs to be saved. So good luck with that, Mr. MC. Yuri will be fine. It might hurt her a little, and things may never be the same between us. But I can't risk losing her. Not again. At this point, I can't tell if the water running down my face is from the shower head or my eyes. I stand for a while fuming, trying to release all the pent-up emotion. I eventually step out of the shower once the water begins to get colder. While getting dressed, I can't help but notice my reflection in the mirror. My eyes are puffy and I have bags under them. I have the urge to smash it, but I ignore this urge and make my way out of the bathroom. I reach the bottom of the stairs and turn to go to the knock. Huh? That's right. Sayori is coming over in the mornings now. I begin to regret my decision to start a breakfast club a little as I open the door. Hey, Devin! Hey, Sayori. Long time no see. I try putting on a happy face, but all I can feel is dread. Are you feeling okay? You look kinda... I'm fine. I just didn't sleep very well last night. Oh, well... Is everything alright? You're not sick, are you? I'm not sick. It was just... kinda warm in my room last night. That's all. Are you sure? If you're sick, I could leave so you could get... I poke her in the forehead once again. Nice. What did I tell you about worrying too much, Sayori? You said I'd get wrinkles. That's right. And I wouldn't want my best friend to look like a prune before she even graduates, you know? Hey, that's no way to talk to your vice president. I know, I'm only kidding. You look fine. There isn't a single pruny thing about you. You know, now that you're in the literature club, you probably shouldn't be using words like pruny. I'll be sure and make a note of it. Now come on, there's breakfast to be made. Yes, sir. I clench my teeth as she walks past me into the kitchen. It's okay, just power through it for now. You can't let her get more concerned. Are you coming? Yeah. I feel bad for the MC. He's getting too stressed, which is unfortunately like a trend in these mods I've started to notice. Like, the more the MC tries to help the girls, the more stressed out he becomes, which is kind of funny in a way, you know? It's like bro's trying to save everybody and then ends up like crumbling under the weight of all that. I'm sure there's some story elements to be explored in that. Anyway, let's get back to it. So, what are we making today? Well, let's see. Sari watches me as I begin going through the cabinets and checking the fridge. After searching for a while, I come up with nothing. Sorry, I meant to go shopping yesterday. You know, it kind of feels weird not to be the forgetful one for once. What do you mean? Well, she proceeds to open her bag and pull out a package of bacon strips. Ooh. I told you I felt bad about not doing anything, so I thought it would be helpful to bring these. Seeing her like this jumbles my feelings even more. Thank you, Sayori. That's really thoughtful. Yeah, but it's also kind of because I wanted to eat bacon. I should have known. You're so goofy. I can't feel like this. I can't risk making things worse. Well, let's get to cooking. Agreed. I pull out my skill while Sayori begins to open the bacon package. As I turn on one of the stove eyes, I realize something. You know, I've never actually cooking bacon cooking. Oh gosh. I've never actually cooked bacon before. Wait, what do you mean you've never cooked bacon? Everyone's cooked bacon, right? Don't worry, I planned for that too. Eh? How so? I watched a bunch of tutorials this morning about how to cook bacon in a skillet. It didn't look too hard, but it did make me really hungry. Alright, so what do I do? Here, I'll show you. I stop her as she moves closer to the skillet. Eh? I'm not so sure that's a good idea. I still have bald patches on my arm from that incident with the pancakes. Sorry about that. I'm not a kid anymore, you know? I promise I know how to do it this time. Alright, but be careful, okay? That grease can really burn you. Don't worry, I'll make this the best bacon ever. I nervously hand her the skillet and watch as she gets a feel for it. I mean, bacon's not that hard to make. It's a relatively simple thing to do. After watching closely for a few minutes, it seems like Sayori actually knows what she's doing. Hello, Epic Strawberry. It's nice to see you. Welcome to the live stream. We are playing DDLC Relapse, I think? Yeah, Relapse, which is basically just a mod where the MC goes back a week before the Monday where Sayori hangs herself to try and save all the girls. This is the second episode, by the way. So far, we've hung out with Yuri to try and get close to her, and we are trying to spend more time with Sayori to make sure she's good, you know? That's basically the gist of what's happening. Right now, we're making breakfast with her. I walk over to her as she continues cooking. Is there work you wanted me to look over in here? Is the work you wanted me to look over? Is the work you wanted me to look over in here? That doesn't even make any sense. Yeah. It's in the front part of the blue binder. Alright. After opening the front portion of the bag, I reach in and pull out a baby blue binder. I then take a seat at the kitchen table and begin going through it. The sheer amount of work she had to make up puts a lump in my throat. Has she always been like this? She's happy when I spend time with her, but what'll happen to her when I'm not around? Maybe I can get her to see a doctor, or I can talk to her parents about it. My stomach turns as I imagine having to tell Sayori's parents about her situation. I would still rather tell them than watch them react to her. I shudder a little as I continue going through the work. This really is serious, isn't it? But I should be thankful. Nobody gets a second chance like this one I got. I'll just have to try and be happy and take things one step at a time. I force a smile as I read over problems that I have no idea how to do. I think it's done. I close the binder and make my way to the oven. Even though she looks like she knew what she was doing, I was still kind of nervous. But after looking at the bacon now, that nervousness is replaced with hunger. That actually looks really good, Sayori. Hehehe. I told you I make it the base. Yabba. I told you I make it the best bacon ever. Well, if it tastes even half as good as it looks, you might have pulled it off. Uh-huh. Here, hand me the plates. I do as I'm told and watch as she scoops out the bacon onto them. Even though I'm smiling while watching her, I can feel my chest hurt. I wonder if she already has feelings for me. What am I supposed to do if she confesses again? I know I can't be. Let me read that. I know I can't be with Yuri right now, but I still. Here you go. I take the plate and reclaim my seat at the table. Once Sayori has made it her own, she takes the seat next to me. We both begin devouring our bacon. It isn't until I start eating that I just realize how hungry I am. Man, I didn't eat lunch or dinner yesterday. If I keep this up, I might die of starvation before Monday comes around. I instantly regret thinking about Monday as I feel my mood drop considerably. Do you not like it, Devin? Huh? Oh, the bacon is delicious, Sayori. Don't worry. I just thought of something, that's all. Are you sure everything's alright with you? Maybe I could help if something. I poke her forehead yet again before thinking about how my about how my fingers are greasy. Sorry. Here. I quickly get up and grab one of the rags we keep under the sink. After getting it wet, I return to Sayori and begin dabbing at the grease spot. I guess I wasn't thinking. Oh no, we're getting super close to Sayori's face. Oh no. What the heck? I don't know. Something was weird about that. I guess I wasn't thinking. It's okay. I probably wouldn't have noticed anyway. I feel my heart starting to beat faster as I continue. I can't. I can't risk hurting her. Um, Devin? Yes, Sayori? My face heats up as I pull away the rag. I was just thinking about how funny this is. What do you mean? We've both grown up so much. But you still look after me, just like when we were kids. I'm. Well. Oh, wait, hold on. Was that Sayori talking? Oh, yeah. Well. I'm really glad we're like this. Seeing her open up like this fills me with joy, but it also makes me want to scream. I feel dizzy as the events of yesterday play over and over again in my head. I'm glad that we're like this too, Sayori. After all, I'd be a pretty crappy friend if I let you walk around all day with grease on your face. Yeah, you would be. I can tell she wants to say something, but I'm too terrified to let her. Come on, we'll be late if we don't leave soon. Oh, I guess you're right. We get up and walk to the sink where we both wash our hands. While I'm using the sink, I notice that Sayori is standing pretty close to me. I hope it's just because she really doesn't want her hands to be dirty. I soon learned this is not the case. She continues to stay close to me on our way to school. I can even feel her shoulder brush up against mine a few times, but I try to ignore it. I look over to I look over to see her giggling. Oh, what's so funny? What? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Sorry about that. I might need a little bit uh alrighty. Sorry, I might have needed a little bit of something to clear my throat. Ahem. Well, I was just thinking about how I just cooked my first presidential breakfast. Well, I guess you're right. Seeing her laugh at something so silly puts me at ease a bit. I find myself smiling the first real smile I've had since I woke up. Don't worry, Sayori. I won't let you down. See you later, Devin. See ya, you goofball. Try not to miss me too much. My worries have dwindled quite a bit by the time we parted ways. In fact, most of the anxiety I woke up with is practically gone. Still gotta deal with Yuri, though. That is until I sit down in class. As the teacher goes on about who knows what, my thoughts are pulled elsewhere. How am I going to talk to Yuri about this? No matter what I'll do, it'll end up making her feel bad. If I can't tell her in the club, and I can't text her, what do I do? I can't invite her out somewhere because she could end up drawing attention there as well. But Yuri's mature. What are the chances she'd even make a scene? I can't imagine her yelling at me or crying uncontrollably, but I'd still prefer not to risk it. Oh, dang it. Definitely a tricky situation. The rest of my classes go on like this. Finally, the last period bell rings, and I make my way to the clubroom. Okay, this is it. Wear a happy face, don't let them know anything is up. Maximum effort! I begin to open the door. I immediately do a scan of the room as I enter. Wait, where's Yuri? I don't know whether I should be upset or relieved by her absence. Hi, Devin! Yo, Sayori. You seem like you're in a good mood. I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all. Yeah, I guess I do have that effect. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? How does that have anything to do with what I said? How are you hungry after eating that breakfast and eating lunch? Trying hard in class takes up a lot of energy, you know? I know that Natsuki is going to bring her a cookie, but I probably should try to spend as much time with her as possible. Fine, but only because that bacon was so good. Yay! Sari proceeds to grab my arm and pull me out of the room. And then we run to Yuri or something. She drags me all the way to the vending machine. She drags me all the way to the vending machine that's at the end of the hall. I stand waiting for her to try and guilt me into buying her a snack. Sure enough, after going through her purse for a while... What's the matter? Well, I sort of forgot to bring my money with me today. Oh no. I proceed to begin my sarcasm act. How will you function in the club if you don't get a snack? Monica is sure to notice your decline in performance. You might even think you're unfit to be vice president. Hello, gifted Rants? Is that how you say your name? Nice to meet ya. Welcome to the live stream. I'm so sorry, Sayori. It really looks like you're going to have to take a hit on this one. You don't have to be such a meanie about it. Don't worry. My teasing is just payback. I reach into my back pocket and pull out my wallet. Payback? Oh, please. You know that you didn't have enough money for a snack. That's why you asked me to come with you, isn't it? And don't forget that I'm immune to your routines now. Oh, yeah. Based off Oh, wait a second. Hold on 1 second. Are you that? Hold on, hold on. I I feel like I know you. Just 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Are you? No, you're not the same guy. I thought you were somebody else. There's like this guy in my comment section that was like saying how my reaction to the Gifted Miku song wasn't valid because I had already seen the song, even though it's still technically a reaction. I thought you were that guy. Anyway, let's get back to it then. Oh, yeah. Wait, if you already knew about my plan, that means you wanted to buy me a snack. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's only because of the bacon. You loved it? Aw, thank you. I'm glad that you loved it. Unfortunately, not everybody loved it, so. Now, what would your highness like to eat? Hmm, those look good. She proceeds to point at a pack of mini donuts. Ooh, I love mini donuts. I put my money into the machine and punch in the donut code. Ooh, the donut code. 5C. Huh? The donut package gets stuck in the machine as it tries to dispense it. As big Bunny Cat fan myself, lol. Yeah, I love Bunny Cat. Honestly, really talented artist, animator, songwriter. Really great. I love it. I love him. I should react to that one they did of the digital circus. Ah, I loved Another Cup. I love that one. That's my personal favorite. Ugh. Dang, what does that even mean? El Behead and their stupid machine. What? I proceed to kick the vending machine, which does cause the donuts to fall, at the cost of what feels like a broken foot. Ow! Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. What's important is that it fell. You have a shrine for it? That's a little weird, because donuts is greater than broken foots. I proceed to pick the package up out of the machine and hand it to Sayori. Thanks, Devin. But why'd you get mad at the alphabet? Eh? The alphabet? Oh, Albehead. Huh? I can't stop myself from laughing at her misinterpretation. I'll explain to you some other time, Sayori. But we should probably start heading back to the club. Okay. Before we start heading back, I figure I might as well get a drink while I'm here. As I look through the drinks, my attention stops on the apple juice. I just stand looking at it for a few seconds, and I'm not sure why. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn? Huh? Shh, I have my delusions. Okay. Huh? What did you say, Sayori? What? I didn't say anything. But I could have sworn. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm hearing things. Maybe kicking that machine messed up your head. I don't think that's how it works. Hmm. I brush off Sayori's goofiness and return my attention to the machine to make my selection. Uh-oh, must have been the wind. Once my drink has been dispensed, we begin heading back towards the club room. Hey! Hold on, I forgot how I did Monika's voice. I think it was just a variation of my normal voice. I wasn't expecting the two of you to be so late. Sorry, Monica. We just, Devin wanted to fight a vending machine. Oh, well, I hope that he won. Of course I did. Nope. As they laugh at my expense. While two girls are laughing at me, I notice something. Monica seems different today somehow. Her laugh sounds so innocent. It's actually kind of cute. Well then, if you think you can overcome your injuries, you should join us for festival discussions. Yeah, Devin's smart. Whoa there. Take it easy with the expectations. I'm sure you'll be fine. So, what do you say? Sure, sounds like a plan. Great! I would have been disappointed if a little festival planning scared off the mighty Devon. Can we just get to the discussing already? Something seems off while the three of us are walking to the corner. Yuri still isn't here. I hope she's okay. I try not to worry about it as I take a seat next to Monica and Sayori. Where's Natsuki, though? We sit talking about the festival and other school stuff for a while, but I can't say I'm totally focused. My cat's climbing my wall. Help. What do you want me to do? Cat, stop climbing the wall. That's not good. No, not good. So what the heck am I doing? My brain decides that worrying about Yuri is enough, so it begins to worry about Natsuki too. See, that was what I'm saying. I still haven't spent any time with her outside of poem sharing. But should I try to at this point? I've already made up my mind that focusing on Sayori, but Natsuki does seem like she's got it rough. What is your cat, a skinwalker? Maybe your cat is a skinwalker. I'm starting to suspect that. Maybe there's some way I can just be friends with her. I'll give her someone to confide in and share her interests with. Reading manga with me did make her pretty happy. I can't say that I didn't enjoy spending time with her. What do you think, Devin? Huh? Oh, sorry, Monica. What was the question? It was, uh, do you think it's a good idea to let other people bring their own poems to present? Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. Um, Devin, is everything all right? What do you mean? Why does Monica look so concerned all of a sudden? Sorry, you just seem a little out of it there for a second. Don't worry about it. I just got a little distracted, is all. The girls continue talking as though that conversation never happened. I just can't figure her out. The way she acted these past few days have been so random. My train of thought is cut short as I suddenly have to pee. Dang it, maybe I shouldn't have gotten that drink. I begin to stand up from my chair. Where are you going? Don't tell me our conversation is too much for you. Don't worry, I was just going to go to the restroom real quick. You ladies try not to be too distraught over my absence. Gosh, I hate doing Sayori's giggle because I literally just physically can't do it. I gotta do some stupid, like, like some Peter Griffin type of weird laugh. Gosh, I just. In case you guys didn't know, I'm kind of trying to get into like voice acting. So I'm trying to push my voice to its limits, if you will, but not too much because obviously this live stream I want to go for at least like 2 to 3 hours. So I'm trying to experiment with like how I use my voice, you know? But the problem with that is it really sucks to do that, especially doing voices that are nothing like your normal voice. Like doing like a really high pitched voice for long periods of time sucks really badly. But you know, that's kind of why I'm doing this whole live stream thing. It's a good way of practicing, and also it gives me an excuse to check out DDLC mods. Anyway, let's continue. I make my way to the door and leave the room. And we could decorate posters to hang around and we could decorate posters to hang around the school. That's a great idea. I should ask her while he's gone. Oh, are we in Sayori's POV? No, we're in Monica's point of view. They've been closer than normal. She's sure to know something. Hey, Sayori, can I ask you something? Sure, what is it? It's about Devin. Huh? Devin? Yeah, I was. Well, have you noticed him acting differently lately? Differently? What do you mean? Well, it's just that he's not at all how I remember him. Ah, wrong emoji. Wait, what type of emoji is that? I've never seen that emoji before in my life. I've never seen that. Trust me, as a voice actor, I die. I have to voice a literal mouse. You. Oh, I didn't know you voice act. That's pretty cool. Nice. You voice a mouse. How does that sound? That makes me curious. Might check that out later. Anyway, well, it's not to how I remember him. And I was just wondering if maybe he had told you something? Um, I guess he has been pretty hyper recently. And he did seem kind of off this morning. But I still think of the same old Devin. Oh, wait, what happened this morning? Oh, well. Whoa, what the heck? Whoa, what was that? Ah, darn it. The black text doesn't show up in the history. It said something like, just tell me already. Okay. Monica's kind of losing her cool a little bit. My blood runs cold as this thought races through my head. Oh, please, not again. Oh, the mouse voice is super high pitched. I figured. Like I sound like a high pitched Rin. Okay, okay. Is everything all right, Monica? Yeah, I just thought of something. Goosebumps begin to sprout up on my skin as I say this. Oh, can I ask you a question now? Huh? Of course you can. Well, I was just wondering why you asked about Devin all of a sudden. Um, well, what should I tell? Wait a minute. Do you have a crush on him? What? No, of course not. Why? Does he have a crush on me? Please, Sayori, you have to tell me. Monica? I'm only joking, Sayori. I don't have a crush on Devin. You really had me there for a second. I shouldn't have teased her about that. It's clear she has feelings for him. AFK, my cat is torturing a Natsuki wig. What? Uh, I really do think your cat is Skinwalker, my guy. I do think that. You might want to be a little bit careful around that cat. It's clear she has feelings for him. Even though I feel bad about teasing her, I also feel a little angry. I was only asking because now that he's a club member, I feel kind of bad I don't know much about him. I just wanted to be sure that everything was okay. Oh, well, try not to worry about it too much. Unless you like getting poked in the forehead. Huh? Poked in the forehead? Talking about Devin so much has made the tingly feeling from yesterday begin to return. Crush on him? My heart begins to beat faster as I think about it. I have to talk to him alone, even if it's only for a moment. Why is he on drugs? He isn't, he's just on drugs. Is what? Okay. Apparently your cat's on drugs? Alright, that's a little weird. Gosh. I have to talk to him alone, if it's only for a moment. But how? I've got it. Hey, Sayori, about those posters. Yeah? Do you think you could go get some of the supplies we need from another classroom? We don't have much left before the festival, so we should go ahead and get things ready. Sure thing. Once Devin gets back, we can... Actually, can you go ahead without him? I'm afraid if the two of you go together, you might miss out on poem sharing. Alright, see you later, Epic Strawberry. Thanks for joining in. I guess you're right. Oh, and don't worry if you can't carry everything. The posters are what's important, so focus on those. Yes, ma'am. You can count on me, Miss President. I knew that I could. I begin to feel a little nervous as I watch her leave the room. It'll be okay. It's only Devin. I've thought this over all right, so there's nothing to worry about. I can do it. Well, let's see how this goes. As I step back into the club room, I immediately notice there seems to be a shortage of Sayori. Instead of my usual routine of trying and then failing to figure out what happened, I choose to make my way towards where the three of us were sitting earlier. Hey, Monica, where'd the goofy vice president go? Oh, she went to get supplies from another club room. Oh, I see. Well, we can keep talking about festival plans if you want, but I probably wouldn't be that helpful. That's alright. I actually wanted to talk about something else. Sure, what's up? Well, uh, it's just that, um, if I didn't think her behavior was odd before, this certainly changed that. Monica? Sorry, Devin. I had all these conversations planned out, but now that we're actually talking, none of them seem good enough. Conversations planned out? Seeing her like this is actually beginning to bum me out a bit. Maybe I can try and make her feel better. You don't have to worry about anything, Monica. If you're not very good at talking to people, it's perfectly fine. As crazy as it may sound, I'm no master of conversation myself. So you don't have to be nervous about speaking to me. If anything, I should be the one who's scared to talk. Devin, that's really nice of you to say. I feel my heartbeat getting faster as she looks at me. And, well, I'm really happy that you're in the club now. I hope she doesn't notice the red invading my cheeks. I would hope so. It's not every day you come across a stud like myself. And I can't say that I haven't enjoyed my time in the club. I've had a great time getting to know everyone better. Yeah, and I hope we get to know each other even more. If she didn't notice my blush before, she definitely does now. Wait, did she just say? Before I have time to process what she said, I hear the door to the classroom get thrown open. Looks like Sayori's back. She could probably use a hand with all that stuff. I'm glad we got to talk. I accidentally unpaused my TV and got jump scared by Teto torturing a plushie Mika. What? What are you watching? I'm confused. Like, was that something that you were watching, or is that like in real life? I'm confused here. I'm glad we got to talk. Yeah. Monica walks over to the door to help Sayori while I forget how to function. I've misinterpreted these things before, but the way she said that was definitely suggestive. My toy? Okay. Oh, you were watching My Toy. Okay, gotcha. My entire body feels warm as I think about what I heard. If she really is into me, I might actually lose my mind. The idea of having to juggle Sayori's, Yuri's, and Monica's feelings makes my head feel heavy. Sigh. Crap. Alright, everyone. As Monica begins her routine, I notice Natsuki leave the closet and begin to look around. Wait, Yuri's still not here? Oh yeah, I was wondering where she was too. Sorry, I meant to tell everyone. Yuri said she had a doctor's appointment today and that she would have to miss the club. A doctor's appointment? I watch as Natsuki pulls out her phone and begins texting someone. Wait, why did she have a doctor's appointment this time? Oh yeah, that's right. She didn't have a doctor's appointment in the original timeline, so yeah, that is kind of weird. I hope everything's alright. Don't worry, she said it was just a checkup. She'll be back for the club tomorrow. Good. I'm glad it's nothing serious. But doctors are still kind of spooky. Everyone goes about getting their poems once the news about Yuri has been told. Natsuki still seems like something is bothering her, though. Maybe she's upset that she isn't here. I know that worrying about Yuri will consume me if I don't stay focused. I pull my folder out of my bag and make sure all the poems are there. Looks like I'll be the only one showing 3 poems again today. I quickly shake off the thought. Okay, now then. Let's go with Natsuki first. Hey, Natsuki. Huh? Oh. Hey, I'm guessing you want to share poems now. Looks like she's still put off about something. Yeah, here. The rest. Strange melody wakes me from my sleep, and with my eyes open, I can finally see the end of the path that I've traveled for so long. But what I see there does not make me smile. No cookies. No. Why did that make me laugh? The way that I said that, it was like, oh gosh, no cookies. Why did that make me laugh? It wasn't even that funny. Oh gosh, I'm so stupid. Okay, okay, gosh. Oh gosh, I can't. Ooh, ooh, okay. You came back and screwed Natsuki. Yeah, I love Natsuki too. She's actually the best. Oh gosh. Okay, no cookies. No. Oh man, it's not even that funny. Okay, gosh. Okay, hold on. Okay, no cookies, no cupcakes, no puppies, no kittens. Just the end of a journey. That's taken so long. You have a cardboard cutout. Hold on, wait, where did you get that? Like, I don't think I'm that much of like a super fan of DDLC that I would get a cardboard cutout, but I would be interested in where I'd find one of those. Anyway, now that my giggles are gone, just the end of a journey that's taken so long. Seeing the end makes me not want to move. Yet I continue my skipping without having to think, because I know that the end will surely be fine, but can't help but feel I'm almost out of time. You made it! Yes, you did! Made it in what? Normally, I would think that the expression on her face means that she doesn't like it, but at the same time, it doesn't even look like she's reading it. Natsuki? It may not be my place to ask, but is everything alright? Everything's fine. Dang it, what got into her? Did something worse than the argument happen between her and Yuri? Sorry, it's none of my business. She returns her attention to my poem, and see the edges of the paper wrinkling where she's squeezing it. Oh, you made the cardboard cutout. That's pretty cool. It's not bad, but I still don't get why you use some of these words. Well, like I said yesterday. Here! Before I have time to finish, Natsuki shoves her poem towards me. Ah, the Amy Likes Spiders poem. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I hear her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sings the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really badly. Amy helped me up and take me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. It's really good. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to be able to get a word in with her acting like this. Well, I look forward to seeing what you write tomorrow. I take my Kringle poem and put it back in the folder before beginning to leave. Before I can make it anywhere, she stops me. Devin. Huh? Dang it. Listen, I'm sorry I'm acting like a gosh again. You shouldn't take it on you. I'm barely able to hear that last part. She practically mumbles it. Don't worry about it. You seem to have a lot on your mind. And if there's anything I can do to help, I'd be more than happy to. Eh, thanks. I smile at her as I walk away. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? Obviously, Sayori, because she's the only other option. Hi, Devin! Whoa, easy with the excitement there, Sayori. Sorry, I just really wanted to read your poem. Man, you're all about settling high expectations today, huh? Uh-huh. Alright, but if it doesn't live up to the hype, it's on you. Sunrise. A sunrise in the morning marks the start of all the pain inside my heart. That's why I'm not friends with her before. Yeah, well, Natsuki apparently really doesn't like spider lovers, you know? Gross spiders. No, 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 spiders. I mean, we all know that she's not talking about spiders in that poem, but it's up to interpretation. Anyway, let's read whatever poem I wrote to Sayori. Sunrise. Sunrise in the morning marks the start of all the pain inside my heart. But I won't allow the sorrow to gray. This feeling of this feeling of helplessness is here to stay. For through the sadness and fear I see a chance of something better for you and me. And if tragedy really is the price of hope, I will gladly pay to untie the rope. Ooh, direct there. In the game of love, you simply fall in, but alas, it's a game I will never win. Oh, hey! Hey, Epic Strawberry! Good to see you again. Oh, man, I totally forgot. Lavender Sprinting Solutions? Good to see you. No, sorry, it's not Lavender. It's Landers Sprinting Solutions? What type of name is that? Good to see you. It's nice to see you. I once again watch as Sayori reads over my poem. I'm not as nervous about this one, but I can't say I'm still not a little bit anxious. I hope she doesn't think the love in the poem is alluding to her. Though I can't really say if it's even as directed towards somebody. The way I write my poems begins to bother me. That was really good, Devin. It was very... what's the word? Bittersweet? Yeah. Thanks, Sayori. I'm glad that you liked it. Now, are you ready to be swept away? Ooh, somebody's confident today. I told you I was going to write the best poem ever. Alright, then. You've got me on the edge of my seat. The bottles poem. Right. I wonder how the MC is going to react to this one now that he knows the hidden meaning behind it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. By the way, is your cat still acting like a skinwalker? And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometime my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. There's a movie about Miku can't sing. Oh yeah, I know about that one. It's like it's kind of like I don't know what it's called. What is that movie? Hold on, let me look that up. Hold on 1 second. Miku movie. Colorful Stage, the movie, a Miku who can't sing. Okay, yeah. That was that one. Yeah, I want to go see that eventually, but I'm not actually too sure where I would even go about finding that, legally, if you get what I mean. All right, let's get back to reading this. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. It's on YouTube? It is? Wait, it actually is? Is it? Hold on one second. I gotta make sure. Uh Colorful stage, the movie Miku can't sing. Oh, it really is. I mean, I'd have to buy it, but how much does it cost? Let's see. So to rent it would be like $6, and then to buy it would be like $15 with English subtitles. Okay, okay, that makes sense given that Hatsune Miku in is Japanese after all. Is there a dub by any chance? Like, I doubt that there's a dub, but like, is there? Let's see. There's a free one with English subtitles. There's a free one. Where? Uh, I really doubt. Yeah, to understand the characters' names is to play projects that. I mean, I know more or less how Project Sekai plays out. You don't think so about the dub? Yeah, I figured. Like, oh yeah, I played that. Yeah. I actually haven't played the game. It's in and of itself, but I watch a lot of like search up the movie with English subtitles. English sub. Yeah, I'm not seeing it besides obviously the one I could buy, but that's besides the point. I'll check that out more so later. Front door. Okay, yeah, here we go. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Honestly, this has to be one of my favorite poems in the entirety of DDLC, simply because of like I don't know how honest it is and how it's really simple to understand what this poem is trying to say compared to like all the other ones in the entire game. It really shows exactly how Sayori's mind works in the world of DDLC. How she views everything from her friends to her own happiness to her purpose. I really, really love the Bottles poem. It's got to be one of my favorites in the entirety of the game because of how deep it really goes. I feel a little dizzy as I read over it. Dang, I was hoping this one would be different. But maybe she was just getting it out of her system. Man, do you not like it? It's not that. It just looks like I'm going to have to step up my writing game to keep up with you. Woo. You shouldn't scare me like that, you know? Well, you're the one who's always calling me a meanie. I put my hand on Sayori's head and ruffle her hair. Hey! I think I might have actually fixed it. You are a meanie. Anyway, thanks for showing me your poem. But the next one better be your best yet. Yes, sir. All right. Who should I show my poem to? Moniko. Hi again, Devin. Hi, Monica. Oh, gosh, Monica. I'm still a little bit nervous about talking to her due to her comment from earlier. So, what kind of poem do you have in store for today? Well, I wrote this one a little bit differently, but I think you'll like it better than yesterday's. Well, there's only one way to find out. I slowly hand my poem to her. Curtains up. Where there were once blinds, now there's only bare windows. The clearness in which I see does not bring me comfort, though, for outside those windows there lies only a void. Part of me wishes the blinds were still there, but could I truly go back to what I know now? The colors around me fade and become flat, and the memories I cherish no longer feel real. Numbness quickly consumes me, leaving no light and no sound. I strain my eyes, yet see nothing. I focus my mind, yet hear nothing. But as I drift dipper from Gravity Falls, as I drift deeper into the darkness, a single tune comes to mind, the soundtrack to my life. The length of time that Monica is taking to read my poem begins to concern me. If she hates it, that sucks. But if she loves it, that might even be worse. I've never heard about I've never heard about girls falling for guys over a poem. I'm probably just overthinking this. I mean, what are the chances that Devin? All of my dreams and nightmares happen as once as she takes a step towards me and clutches my shirt. In my days of confusion, I could swear I see Sayori quickly turn her head away. Wait, did she? Sorry about that. I just really like the poem. Thanks. Glad to hear that. In an attempt to diffuse the tension, I show off some of my goofy side. Although your way of showing approval could use some reining in. I smile at her as I say this. I'll be sure to work on it. Well, that's good enough for me. Now, if you would be so kind, I extend my hand towards her, motioning her to give me her poem. Oh, I don't know if you'll like this one. What's this? Do my eyes deceive me? Or is the class star being modest? Oh, that face doesn't look happy. I knew that calling her that would strike a nerve. Ah, here, but might not live up to a class star's standards. Well, like you said, only one way to find out. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, purple colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, black, green, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Sorry, I have to read this specific poem as dramatically as possible because of how weird of a poem it is. Here, let's continue. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. What's that? Sin? Tosin? Tangent? What a wonderful poem. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a viol on a pixie crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Anyway, that's kind of weird to tell me to load you. Okay. I feel a little depressed as I read it over. Not only that, but that last line bothers me for some reason. Load me? Load me? Why does that sound so out of place? When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I almost drop the paper as I hear this go through my mind. Uh, are you alright, Devin? Yeah, I'm fine. Have I heard that before? What the heck were we talking about, though? My head aches a little as I try to think about it. I'm giggling. I'm glad I made you giggle. That's kind of the point of these live streams, to bring some entertainment to you people. My head aches a little as I try to think about it. I like this one, Monica. That was kind of sad. I still thought it was really good. Thanks, Devin. I'm glad that you liked it. And yours wasn't exactly a ray of sunshine either. Well, you're not wrong. I guess writing just brings out a darker side of us, huh? It would seem that way, wouldn't it? Anyway, thanks for sharing. And I'm really looking forward to see what you come up with for tomorrow. Sure thing. And the same goes for you. This is why I'm subscribed, lol. Ah, thank you. As I begin putting my things back in my bag, I remember something. I open my folder and take out the poem that Monica wrote yesterday. I wonder if she'd even want it back. Oh well, no use in holding on to it. Once I have everything else packed up, I walk over to her. Same, lol, just found this random YouTuber today. I am pretty random, aren't I? Hey. Hi, Devin. I wanted to give this back to you. You left it with me after we shared poems yesterday. Oh, sorry about that. Don't worry. You seem to have a lot on your mind, so I didn't mind holding on to it for you. Aw, thanks, Devin. That's pretty thoughtful of you. Why is it that every time Monica looks at me like this, my heart starts beating faster? I feel my face once again turning red as I think about her suggestive comment from earlier today. It was no problem, really. I just didn't want you leaving it behind if it was your only copy. I discovered him from his another cup reaction. Yeah, that video like was one of the few videos I have that like hit over 1,000. If I remember correctly, it hit like 3,000 or 5,000 views, something along the lines of that. You're so cute when you get flustered. What? Um, sorry. I meant that. Well, at this point, my anxiety is through the roof. I still try to keep up appearances. It's all right. But if I didn't know any better, I thought we had switched places. Huh? What do you mean? Well, isn't it supposed to be me who calls you cute? This isn't some plot to take away my manliness, isn't it? I smile as I say this to try and dispel any tension that may have arisen. Even though I'm playing off pretty well, watching her laugh so innocently like that, well, I absolutely loved it. I watched it 5 times in one day. Dang! It wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm absolutely like really happy that you liked it, but like it wasn't that good. It really wasn't. I guess you caught me. I'll be sure and try to cover it with my plans next time. That didn't make sense. Try to be coyer with my plans next time. Who says coyer? Yeah, I'll have you know that whether you're coy or not, you'll have your work cut out for you to try to siphon away all this manliness. Yes, it was. Okay, I guess it was. I think about flexing for a moment to emphasize my point, but immediately realized that would probably just embarrass me. Maybe you're right. But I'm sure I could think of some way to tame it. My thoughts. Whoa, hold on. That was really suggestive. My thoughts freeze as I once again hear suggestiveness in Monica's voice. I immediately flex my leg muscles to prevent any blood flow from going somewhere undesirable. Just try not to wear that brain out thinking too hard. It's no easy task. My jitteriness is hard to talk through, and I wouldn't be surprised if my shaking was noticeable. You know, you really shouldn't underestimate me. I am the president of a literature club, after all. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I need out of this conversation. The longer it goes on, the more time I have to say something stupid that I'll regret later. You're probably the one person I should never underestimate, Miss Class Star. Oh, please. Don't tell me you're one of the people that just sees me as a smart, pretty girl. Wait, what? I did. Wait, what'd she say? I didn't hear. So she said, uh, so the MC said something along the lines of, "You'll have your work cut out for you trying to siphon away all this manliness." And then Monica said, "But I'm sure I could think of some way to tame it." And as you can obviously see, the italicized text is supposed to emphasize she said that suggestively. OMG BFDI mentioned? What? I don't get what's that? Yeah, I don't know what that is. No, I wasn't thinking that at all. Oh, so you don't think I'm pretty? Dang, this girl's got me. But why is she playing games with me like this? It's not like that either. Don't worry about it, Devin. I'm just messing with you. Right. It's at this point I realized that if Monica wants me, she could pretty much easily have me. There's no way I'd be able to put up a fight with her for long. Anyway, we should probably get going now. It seems like the others have already left. Huh? Sure enough, when I look around the room, I don't see either of the girls. Why would Sayori leave without me? Dread fills me as I think of the worst possible reason. Maybe she saw me with Monica and thought there was something between us. If that's the case, she could be very. Are you coming, Devin? Yeah. Sorry, I was just spacing out. It's a show on YouTube, more specifically, an object show where objects compete in a contest to win Dream Island. Battle for Dream Island. I've probably seen like images of that show, maybe, but I don't know anything about it. Sorry, I was just spacing out. It's alright. Sorry you said you were pretty good at that. Just hearing her name makes me feel cold. As I follow Monica out of the classroom, I try to reassure myself. It'll be fine. After the way she's been today, there's no way she would do something so extreme. While I watch Monica lock the door, it occurs to me that I have no reason to be standing here. Why haven't I left? I mean, it's not like I ever walk with her after the club, anyways. I certainly don't want anything happening between us. That would just complicate things more. My mind says this, but it seems my body doesn't agree. It is Monica, after all. She finishes locking the door and looks up at me in surprise. Devin? I expected you would have started walking home by now. Huh? Yeah, sorry. I just, get really distracted. Get really distracted by keys, Kinda like a cat. Or, a skinwalking cat. I try smiling through my embarrassment, but that was pretty stupid even for me. It appears some of Sayori's goofiness has rubbed off on you. Well, it certainly seems that way. Oh, speaking of Sayori, I figured the two of you would have walked home together. Me too, but I guess she got impatient and left. I feel awful as I tell her that, but I can't let her know about Sayori's condition. Though that could be true, there's no guarantee that she left because she was upset. Oh gosh. I see. Well, we probably should get going. Yeah, no use in standing around here. As we make our way down the hallway, I'm a little bothered by Monica's behavior. He seemed so confident in the club room, but now it's like she's never spoken to me before. Skinwalking cat, yes. To my dismay, the brain in my pants that I keep under lock and key somehow managed to slip in a thought. Or maybe it's because she's actually going to keep her word about taming me. She's probably thinking about how she's going to do it right now. My face returns to its usual shade of red as I try getting rid of this idea. Bro, you need to chill right now. I do so by staring at the wall as we make our way towards the school's entrance. After what seems like after what seems like the longest walk ever, we finally make it outside. Sadly, my relief isn't long lived. It was nice walking with you. Yeah, you too. As I start heading in the direction of my house, Monica once again puts me in a bind. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Seeing her confidence returns actually makes me a little scared. I live this way? So you're just going to leave a helpless girl like me to walk home all by yourself? How does she keep managing to do this to me? Cat in a box? Ah, we love our cats in a box. We do, right? Right, we do. Oh, please, if either of us are helpless, it's probably me. Well, I guess you're right. I suppose I should be the one accompanying you to your house, huh? There's a lot of object shows, right? I mean, I don't really know much about object shows. It's not really my cup of tea per se. I wouldn't say like I think that they're bad or anything. I don't see too much of the appeal for them, if that makes sense. Oh no, it's just not really my cup of tea. Ah. I think there's a Meets Guy song called Cats. Okay. Cat, bunny, cat. Bunny, cat, cat! Oh my gosh, the connections! They were right there all along! Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that! Oh, oh. Okay, whoa, my ass nearly slipped there. That could have been bad. Not trying to scar you guys with my really ugly face. I suppose I should be one coming to you to your house, huh? Alright, I get it. But you just had to ask nicely. I would have walked with you. I know. But I want to see that cute side of yours. Dang, I really can't put up a fight against her. Well, now if you'd be so kind as to start leading the way. I am a very busy person after all. Of course. I certainly wouldn't want to take time out of your other manly activities. Yeah, I'm glad that we've come to understanding. Absolutely. I'd be heartbroken if I found out that I couldn't to your anime watching. Hey! Man, is this how Natsuki feels? Thinking about the way Monica teases Natsuki actually makes me feel a little bit better. Maybe I'm overthinking this whole thing. It's possible that she just likes messing with me. This mindset comforts me as I follow her away from the school. It seems like she lives on the other side of the school as me and the opposite side of the school as me as Sayori. Oh yeah, I should probably check up on her. I pull out my phone while we're walking and begin to text. Hey, what's up? You haven't disappeared on me earlier. Luckily, her immediate response prevents me from having to worry anymore. I have I have song lists because I don't have much storage to download PJSK. What is sonoless? Why Monica's so freaky? Monica be freaky sometimes. I'm not sure what you mean by sonoless. I don't know what that is. Sorry, my mom got home early and needed my help with something. I know that she's lying since she didn't have to help her mom last week. I read over her text a few times while trying to reassure myself. Maybe eating all that food today made her sick and she's embarrassed about it? Yeah, that's probably it. I never hoped disease or illness on somebody before, but this seems like the most viable time to do so. Alright. Oh, and tell your mom I said hi. Will do. Is something wrong, Devin? Huh? Oh, I honestly forgot I was still with Monica while I was texting. It's nothing. I was just thinking over some things. You're a bad liar, you know? Eh? Ah, where did that come from all of a sudden? It's okay to worry about Sayori. She's your best friend after all. By the way, Mitsuke Meet MIT ski Mitski. Oh, you're talking about Mitski. Hold on, wait a second. Blah 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 blah. Go. Where did he mention? Blah 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 blah. There's a Mitski song called Cats. Oh, that's what you were mentioning. Just freakiaka. I think that freakika works as well as freakiaka. I don't know. That's a little bit of a mouthful to say. It's okay to worry about Sayori. She's your best friend after all. Wait, how did you know? Listen, it's obvious that you care about her. You looked upset when you didn't see her in the club room. And I'm willing to bet everything that I own that she's the one that you were texting just now. I see. Monica stopped walking and looks at me. Devin, it's okay to care about your friends. I won't think any less of you for it, so you don't have to hide it or lie about it. Seeing her open up like this actually throws me off, especially with the way she's been acting today. Sorry. I just didn't want to get you concerned or anything. So you're trying to look after my feelings too. I'm lucky to have such a gentleman as a club member, huh? I'm not so sure about all that. We stand together on the sidewalk for a while before before she finally breaks the somber mood. And you shouldn't worry so much. Sayori's tough. I'm sure she'll be fine. I'm not sure why, but hearing her say that actually does make me feel better. I guess you're right. After all, my toughness was bound to rub off on her eventually. I brace myself for an insult as I say this, but Monica just smiles at me. Maybe you're right. Maybe you have rubbed off on her. The solemn tone of her voice worries me. Is everything alright? Huh? Oh, sorry about that. I guess I was spacing out. Right. Monica once again begins walking with me close behind. We begin to make small talk as our trip continues. Unlike before, this talk isn't flirty or serious. I ask her a question about herself, and then after she's answered, she retaliates with her own question. I can't quite put a word to it, but it feels normal. Lord knows I could use some normal right about now. As we approach a more residential area, she stops and points at a line of houses across the street. Oh, I think we just passed Yuri's house. So my anxiety comes back as I hear her name. Oh, but Ghost or Emily just closed my door? Oh, crap. Do you need me to call Ghostbusters? Here, gosh, do I have anything? Here, I'll call them. Hey, Ghostbusters. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you, but Strawberry needs you right now. There's a ghost that just closed their door, and I don't think they know what to do. Wait, what do you mean you need my credit card info? No, I'm not giving you that. No, can you just help them? Ask you for my info. Hey, ask them. I'm not paying. Okay, whatever. Hey, Epic Strawberry. Sorry. I think that the Ghostbusters that I called are scammers. Unfortunately, you're kind of on your own now. Sorry about that. Ah, Yuri, huh? Do the two of you ever walk home together? Well, I've tried to once before, but you know how Yuri can be when it comes to people. I'm actually surprised to hear that. I figured she would be comfortable walking with you. I thought the same. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel bad about it. It's alright. After all, now that you're in the club, I'm sure we'll all have a chance to grow closer. If you want to know about PJ, SK, Watch, Amnol, or Jack, I mean, I know a little bit about it. It's not that I know nothing about it. My knowledge of it is very limited. Cough, cough, cough. That was the wind. What was the wind? I must have missed the wind. I'm not really sure how me being in the club is going to help the girls grow closer, but I choose not to press her about it. Well, I can't argue with that. Agreed. I can't help but admire Monica as we continue walking. She's so passionate about what she enjoys and cares deeply for her club members. Not to mention the good looks and confidence. It's no wonder everyone sees her as this class star. I feel my face beginning to go red as I recall some of the flirty things she said to me. She was just messing with me. There's no way she actually meant it. I mean, come on. She could have any guy that she wants. My zoning out almost caused me to run into her as she stops walking. Well, this is it. She lives in a nice two-story tan house. I wonder what her parents do. Thanks for walking me home, Devin. My cat gets a bit quirky. The animatronics get a little bit quirky at night, and so is that cat that's just here. It was nice getting to talk to you. It was no problem. It is my duty to protect those in need, after all. Is that right? Feeling an oncoming insult, I quickly swerve the conversation. But I must admit, I also had a good time talking to you. I truly must be blessed to have Monica, the class star, walking with a pleb like me. Oh, Devin. You're not trying to flirt with me, are you? Eh? My face manages to answer a question before I have a chance to do so with words. Well then, how about this? Next time we walk together, instead of it being the class star and pleb, it will just be Monica and Devin. What do you say? Next time, huh? That sounds good to me. Oh, and one more thing. Yeah? Your Q shine is showing. I could say the same to you. Every brain cell in my head immediately starts yelling at me as I mumble this. Oh, AW, I'm sending off my your what 2,763 plushes to defend me while I'm sleeping? Gosh, where do you get those plushies from? I got like 4 plushies, and those cost like hundreds of dollars. It's expensive to get plushies. He's only scared of coffee cups for my blasting music reasons reference. I'm I feel like I'm out of the loop now. Gosh, none of you guys want to include me in on your conversation. I'll get over it. Every brain cell in my head immediately starts yelling at me as I mumble this. Devin. The look on her face guarantees that she heard me. My brain cells continue screaming. Hey, would you like to um would you like to come inside for some coffee or something? Dizziness overcomes me as I try to comprehend what she just asked. Did did she just invite me in for coffee? Crap, what do I do? Another call, another cup. Oh, that's what you're referencing. Okay. My friend called Tedo a boy. No! How dare he? Tedo's no boy. Tedo's a chimera. Everyone knows this. No, actually, that does bring me a interesting question. Since Tedo's a chimera, canonically, does that what does that exactly mean? Like I know it's kind of like a meme and all that, but what does that actually mean, you know? That's kind of something I've been wondering for a while now. Like, what the heck does that even mean? Uh, anyway. Uh, thanks, Monica. This could be my chance to finally have something happen between us. No, I have to think of Sayori, how this might affect her. I appreciate the offer, but that was the win. Stop, your cat keeps closing and opening the door. What am I doing? Being alone with her? She's probably right about Sayori. Maybe I've already prevented her. My uncertainty is immediately washed away as I remember how I felt yesterday. It might mean gender fluid and Vocaloid. Maybe. I don't really know, though. Ugh. I'm sorry, Monica. Teto is also a demon. Yes, demon is a gender. Is it? I'm. I feel like it's more of a being. You know. I'm sorry, Monica, but I can't. Thanks for asking me, but I probably should get going soon. I I see. Guys, right here we are witnessing the greatest fumble of all history. The greatest fumble of all history right here. This man had the chance to have coffee with Monica, the Monica, and he turned her down for no good reason. Really? Honestly, all the respect I had for this MC has immediately gone out the window. You disgust me, MC. Be right back, y'all. Okay, see ya. Don't worry. I see. Come on, don't make that face. How will I walk home if the last thing I see is you being sad? Sorry, I guess I hadn't thought about that. Monica? I take a step closer to her and take one of her hands in mine. I really did enjoy spending time with you today, so don't think it's something wrong with you. I just had a few things I have to take care of, you know? I really hope that we get to spend more time together soon. Maybe I can help you with your festival prep Saturday. My my festival prep? Crap, we haven't even talked about that yet. Well, yeah. I was just thinking about how we might be busy this weekend with the festival week. That sounds great, Devin. I'll hold you to it. Oh, of course. Well, that seems to have cheered her up quickly. You can count on me. Well, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. As I begin walking down the sidewalk, I hear Maka giggling as she steps into her house. I feel fluttering in my stomach and a dumb grin across my face. Well, that went well. I'm practically skipping at this point, but I fail to care about if anyone sees me or not. Okay, maybe he didn't fumble. Mosca's house was pretty close to town, so I make my way there instead of going home. I stop by the grocery to pick a few things up as well as something to cook for breakfast in the morning. It occurs to me that I'd probably be making cupcakes again this weekend, so I grab all the ingredients that I can remember. While I'm in the grocery store, I get an unexpected call from my mom about the movie I rented yesterday. My rabbit is bouncing off the effing walls. Wait, you have a rabbit as well as a demon cat? Gosh, protect that rabbit with your life. I explained to her that it was related to a school club that I had joined. She was skeptical at first, but after I explained some more of the details, she sounded content. I'm torn between being happy I convinced her and angry that I lied. And to top it off, I once again had to repress any stray thoughts about Yuri. After shaking away the feeling, I return my attention to shopping. Once I have everything, I make my way to the bus stop. I have 4 rabbits. You have 4 rabbits. Those are some rookie numbers. I used to have 9 rabbits. Yeah, you think you're that guy? Nah, I had 9 rabbits. Not only had 9 rabbits, I had 9 rabbits, like 10 chickens, uh, 7 ducks, 4 dogs, and a cat. So rookie numbers on your part. Like you got to catch up there. Once I have everything, I make my way to the bus stop. I ride the bus to the stop close to my street and walk the rest of the way home. Come on. I used to have 5. Oh, sorry. You used to have 15. Okay. All right. I respect it. I respect it. I tried to unlock the door without pushing down any of the things I had bought. I have 9 cats. Okay, I really underestimated you in that case. All right. Wait a sec. Hold on. I feel like you're I feel like you're toying with me now. I feel like you might be toying with me here. Click. Gotcha. I clumsily place all my bags on the kitchen table and begin going through them. Your chicken amount is low. Actually, we switched to ducks recently because ducks like lay better eggs. Because like for some reason, duck eggs like they're more durable and they last like a lot longer than chicken eggs. Apparently, they taste exactly the same. So like, there's no nutritional difference. I don't think. Oh, you own a farm. Okay, that makes sense now. Yes, that does explain. Yeah, okay. In that case, my numbers are actually rookie numbers. Dang. Well, okay, to be fair, I like live in the suburbs, so like we have room for like a good amount of animals, but not like that many, you know? After taking a few minutes to put everything away, I stand staring off into space. Maybe Monica was right. Maybe just being there for maybe just being there for Sayori the way I am now is enough. Something about the way she said it was so reassuring. Almost like she knew. I disregard the paranoia as I take my seat at the table. Maybe I should text her again. See if she wants to hang out or something. My plan falls apart immediately as I pull out my phone. New messages from Yuri. Oh no, it's Yuri. Well, let's see how this goes. Huh? Yuri? It looks like I got a message from her about 30 minutes ago. I must not have felt it vibrate while I was shopping. My mouth goes dry as I open the message. What? What the F? Uh, I don't know if anything's going to show, so let me quickly click that. The message contains a photo of what looks like a person's arm with cuts all over it. I hope it's just my imagination, but I swear that the first letter of my name is carved in there. Oh, crap. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. It's carved in there as well. What I see as I scroll down to hide the image almost makes me sick. Oh, gosh. I don't think it's going to show anything. I was worried it was going to like show like a CG of the arm, but I don't think it is. If it does, I can quickly switch it. I was thinking of you. This it can't be. The room started to spin around me as the reality of it sits in. This, this can't be real. My legs feel weak as I stand up and quickly shuffle over to the sink. After dry heaving into the sink a few times and splashing some cold water on my face, I try to think clearly. What is happening? Why would she do that? All those cuts? That letter? I dry heave again as I think about it. I can't let her keep doing this. They look deep. I'm tempted to pull the phone again to check the severity of the wounds, but I decide that my stomach couldn't handle it. How can I stop her? This isn't something a text could clear up. I, I wish this was a nightmare. I continue to stand hunched over and pale as my nerves settle. I I have to talk to her before she seriously hurts herself. I splash more water onto her face to try and clear my head. Monica pointed out where she lived. I could walk over there and talk to her. What if her parents are home? Heck, what if she isn't even there? No, I have to do something. I can't just stand here. I take a deep breath and open the medicine cabinet. Just in case. I down 2 painkillers and leave the bottle on the counter. My legs still feel wobbly and weak as I make my way to the front door. I stand motionless in front of it as I try to build up my confidence. I can do this. Dang, I had a feeling something like this was going to happen, but I didn't expect it to be so early into the mod. I mean, we're like 4-ish hours into the mod, so it's not really early per se, but still. I don't begin to start formulating a plan until after I've been walking for a while. It might actually be easier if her parents are home. It would keep her from doing or saying anything extreme. But what do you say to a person who cuts? It's obvious this wasn't her first time, so there's no telling how long she's been doing it. At this point, it's probably a habit. Just talking to her won't do much. Maybe I can get her to see a doctor. Or try to convince her just how dangerous it is. My dread escalates as I recall what I was thinking the other day. What if I was right? What if all these girls really do have a problem that could threaten their lives? I almost fall over I almost fall over as the idea causes my knees to buckle. Dang it. The closer I get, the more nervous I am. And to make matters worse, it occurs to me that I don't know exactly which house is hers. When Monica pointed out, she didn't really point out a specific one. This, mixed with fear of having to confront Yuri, almost makes me want to turn back. However, this option is quickly thrown off the table as I hear a familiar voice. Hey! Huh? I turn around to see Natsuki not too far behind me. Ah, look at that. What a ray of sunshine right now. Ah. Natsuki? Eh, you have to look so annoyed to see me. Oh gosh, I can't do Natsuki's voice right now. Sorry, I'm not annoyed. I just wasn't expecting to see you out here is all. It's alright if you don't want to talk to me. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to either after the way I acted in the club. I had honestly forgot about all that exchange up until now. I'm serious, Natsuki. I'm not annoyed to see you. As a matter of fact, I'm glad that you're out here. Glad? Yeah, it's pretty boring walking by yourself, you know? That and her being around might help me take my mind off Yuri. Are you sure? I don't see why not, after all. I put on a brave face and begin my kick my my kiss butt routine. You're not telling me that you leave a poor, defenseless damsel like me to brave the streets alone, are you? There's no way I could fight off any danger all by my lonesome. Well, I guess I don't really have much of a choice. Monica would be pissed if she found out I didn't protect you. I once again bow down in front of Natsuki. Thank you again, Sensei. You truly are an exceptional master. Yeah. Well, of course I am. Butt kissing successful. Uh, I can't do this right now. My throat hurts so bad right now. How much longer until the next, section? I stand straight up and take a position next to her as she continues walking. So, what brings you out here? I feel it's an temptation to bring up why she was upset in the club, but I decided it would probably make things worse. I remember Sayori mentioning that at some point you live across the block from us. I'm actually on my way to Yuri's house. I feel my heart drop as I hear her say this. Dang it, she's on her way to Yuri's too. I see. Would you mind if I asked why? Oh, well, she's, she invited me over for dinner. Seeing this look on Natsuki's face fills me with anger. I'm not sure why. I should be happy they're getting along, so why do I feel like this? Maybe her dad's out of town, or Yuri just wants to make amends. I swallow the anger before I begin speaking again. That's nice of her. I'm glad to see the two of you getting along. Huh? Getting along? Oh, you mean because of our argument in the club room? Yeah, I just thought that. Don't be dumb. You really think we'd stop being friends just because we didn't like each other's poems? It's not that. Well, not entirely. I just didn't know if you and her were good friends or not. Well, you figured that after all this time you spent talking to her, you'd know a thing or two. I feel my face go red as she says this. But I choose to ignore having that conversation with her right now. I'm sorry that I jumped to conclusions like that. I should have known better since I only known you two for about a day. It's alright. Sorry I said what I said. I shouldn't make assumptions either. Though I'm guessing you're out here because you're going to her house too. I blush even more as my cover is blown. Well, sort of. It's not like that, though. I just want to make sure she was okay. You know, since she missed club and all. I guess that is kind of true, but that doesn't help with this embarrassment. You know, you could have just texted her or something. I... Don't even try. I saw the two of you trade phones yesterday. Has Natsuki really been watching me like that? Is she jealous of me and Yuri? I'm going to guess yes, she probably is. Yeah, we did, but I have nothing left to say at this point. She knows too much. Geez, are all guys like this? What's that supposed to mean? It's alright if you and Yuri are a thing now. Why are you getting so embarrassed? Where did that come from? Wasn't she just jealous of us? Or am I really bad at figuring out girls? You see, this is kind of why I like Natsuki. In the majority of the DDLC mods that Natsuki is in, she's almost always like one of the most level-headed characters in the story, despite, her being, rude and mean and all that. She is one of the most level-headed, smart, not annoying characters, which is why I personally think that she's my favorite out of all of them. And even in the base game too, like during Act 2, she's the only one who didn't lose their mind, or go crazy. She stayed the same, which I like. It's not exactly that. She's a sanest and randomist. Yes, exactly. Are you really just going to keep making lame excuses? Yuri's really nice and smart, Not to mention the fact that she's packing mad heat upstairs. My face might as well be on fire by this point. In fact, I kind of wish it was. That's. Oh, please, don't tell me you're not macho enough to handle a little boob talk. Please, face, please catch on fire now. I would much rather be the spirit of vengeance than Devon right now. I don't really think macho-ness has anything to do with it. Well, if that's the case, you should be fine. Fine? You know, your friend Sayori isn't lacking in that department either. I actually think that's why she keeps her blazer unbuttoned. Oh god, if you're listening, I'm perfectly fine with being smitten right now. Oh, come on, don't act like you didn't notice. That's not something that I... Oh, and then there's Monica. I have to make the stop. But she's more thigh meat than anything, though. I'm sure someone like you probably knew that already. But she is forcing my hand a little bit. I smile at Natsuki as I begin to speak. Oh, and what about you? I don't believe you brought yourself up just yet. Trap card activated. And boobs aren't everything, you know. I know, I know. I was just trying to spare myself from any more of your discussion. Yeah, I bet. I'm serious. There are a ton of guys out there that are into body types like yours. Hey, told me. Anyway, uh, how would you know about that anyway? Freaksuki? No, I don't think she's Freaksuki. She's just like that's just her, you know. She's just like the teasing type. Well, gross. Hey, I didn't even say anything. I could tell you were thinking it. That's not entirely true. You sure do get worked up when a girl calls you gross. What the? That genuinely scared me a little bit. I finally found your weakness, Devin. Uh, what? What the heck was that? I feel a wave of coldness spread across my body. Are you okay? Yeah. What just happened? It's like I wasn't even there. I just felt a chill, is all. The obvious shaking of my voice is probably going to encourage concern. You're a bad liar, you know. So people keep telling me. But seriously, I'm fine. Alright. It seems my flashback slash nightmare didn't do much to help the conversation. That just had to be some weird deja vu, right? It was so clear, it's like I was actually standing in my kitchen. I feel another chill as I recall Natsuki's blank face. Maybe I really am losing my mind. I try my best to convince myself it was just my imagination as we continue towards Yuri's. We walk in silence for a while, which actually helps me rework my battle strategy. I won't have to worry about Yuri doing anything extreme so long as Natsuki's around. I just asked to talk to her in another room so that Natsuki doesn't know what it's about. Unless she already knows. This thought bothers me more than it should, so I try shifting my focus instead. I'm still not entirely sure what to say, but hopefully it'll come to me as I go. The idea of winging a conversation about a serious issue like this makes me want to punch myself. I also hope that Natsuki doesn't decide to eavesdrop in on another one of our conversations. If she actually is okay with me and Yuri being a thing, maybe she's over her jealousy. Though she could have just said what she did out of respect to Yuri. I struggle not to let out a sigh as I continue walking. How do I get myself into this? Okay. I think this is a great uh stopping point for the live stream. But Fun fact, people ship Natsuki and Yuri. Oh yeah, I know. I think this is a good place to stop the live stream. But before we end the stream, there's one thing I want to show. It's incredibly random, but I find it so hilarious. I just have to show you guys uh, the video. Where is it? Um, Monica dance. Is that it? Yes, here it is. Here it is. So hold on one second. I might be one of them. Lol. I mean, that's completely valid. Here, let's turn off window capture and turn on display capture. Here, I just got to show you this one. It makes me laugh every time I watch it. Shut up. I don't want to hear you. I can be with you. In my hand. Uh, what will it take just to find that special day? Uh, yeah, that was it though. I have a YouTube channel too, by the way. Okay, I actually will check that out later. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for the live stream. I'm tired and it is getting pretty late where I live. So, thanks everybody for checking in, for watching the live stream. I really did have a whole lot of fun doing this. This was great. I loved this. This was absolutely completely enjoyable. And hopefully next time it'll be just as good. You make rants? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, but anyway, thank you all for watching it. And I will see you all next time. I'm going to be trying to get back to making videos, so yeah, I've just been kind of feeling kind of drained lately, so that's why I haven't really been doing the whole video thing. But I will be back. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.